Picking up the pack from the weekend tournament. Zalmoxes look like predictions were pretty right on. From the post that I saw on the forum, looks like this ended around 10:20 to 10:30 as far as trophies. So right in that 1,000 to 1,050 range. Looks like it didn't slow down much towards the end, so it didn't have the normal like 4-hour, 5-hour leveling off period. But that also might be because it ended 4 or 5 hours early. So, who knows? But picking up the pack anyways. 2 DNA and bucks. Need the DNA. Don't need not bucks, sorry, coins. 2 DNA and coins. And then obviously the creature. We already had it unlocked, but, it's nice to pick up another copy because we just used our level 40 to create the new pterosaur hybrid. So let's put this guy into a hatchery pod. We'll speed up the Arctis. Put him in. Pick up the VIP from the prize drop from last night. Level him up. Oh, okay. Oh no. Oh no. Oh man, that was a mistake. Well, I just leveled up my notice all the way instead of leveling up the level 1 that I just hatched out. That is going to cause some interesting ferocity backlash. Okay, well, it might be time to level up some VIP creatures. That is now going to be our strongest creature on our aquatic lineup. Shoot. I don't think I actually have a scale for my aquatic creatures anywhere. Let's see. No, I think I've got all of the other ones except for... Okay. Well, that was not the smartest move for me. Oh, goodness gracious. Alright, well, it is what it is. Oh, look at this. We've got a super rare pack for 25 million food. My guess is it has no bucks in it. In fact, it's got all coins. Ludia. Come on. And is for 25 million food, just not worth it. Not worth it for me anyways. If it had bucks in it, maybe. But it is definitely not the same as this pack. Same creature, not the same resources. It doesn't even give you the option for DNA. It's literally just coins. Obviously, I'm not spending real money on the pack, so I get why they don't want the bucks in there, but why no DNA? Why no DNA, Ludia? And I know why you're not doing food, because you're using food to purchase it, but even then, come on. I don't know, I guess we'll see how many folks actually take advantage of that, and see if they decide to do anything with it. Don't need any of these guys, and yeah, I don't need the resources. Okay. Alright, it's gonna take forever. This is the 4th 8-hour evolution. Come on. Alright, so what do we got for events today? Let's see. Actually, shoot, we got no pack. No pack. And no creature here, which is fine. Take the DNA. We'll do that later. Actually, we'll do that now. Nope, wrong thing. No, we can drop in a common creature and let them just hatch out here while we're playing. And then we can drop in the super rare afterwards. It should have checked the trade harbor first. That is my bad, but we'll leave the Rajasaurus in the marketplace. Make sure we don't have any. Let's get rid of this guy. Don't need him. And let's check the trade armor. Oh. And feed this guy real quick. Take the food. No. Yes, absolutely. No, the rest of the stuff is a no-go. Alright, so we got this guy here. This is one of those where you gotta make sure that you are double checking coins spent. So let's buy some food. So now we have participated in the event. For folks that aren't up early are gonna miss out on this because the community has almost already spent 131 billion coins, which means that very shortly it's going to be spent out also. So if you haven't participated, sorry, because by the time this video is out, it's possible that that event's going to be done. That's the beauty of coins, I guess, if you will. Alright, so we've got a couple of things here. New Clash of Titans started today, which is nice. We got to Brawl of the Brave. Nothing exciting from creatures. 50 diamond bucks. That's nice. We got Welcome to Jurassic Park, which is an Ankylodocus. Chance for some bucks, which is nice. We got Spinosaurus unlock again. And then we've got On the Tides and Battle for Survival. So let's do the new ones. Yeah, let's see what this one's gonna be. Oh yeah, this is gonna be easy. We'll do probably just a Raptor. Don't need anything fancy here. Oof. It's a holiday today. Don't know why. My brain is not working. It's early in the morning, I can tell. But technically it shouldn't matter because we've got the Cargo Raptor, so we should still be able to make easy work of this. But what I was gonna say is hopefully folks had a good weekend. If you have the day off today, hopefully you are enjoying it. Getting to spend time with family or friends. Still being safe, obviously, with the whole coronavirus stuff going on, but hopefully things are good. I'm not paying attention at all. Again, luckily, we are overpowered for this guy. I should say for this event. But it shouldn't matter that we're screwing up all over the place. This is a very roundabout way to get to the end. Let's go click on our DNA building. Get that cooking again. Pick up the super DNA for it. Alright, another herbivore. We'll go with another carnivore. We'll try to pay attention more this time. So did everybody finish where they wanted to in the tournament? Curious if you did. Was the first rules tournament I've had in a long time. Fairly, I'd say fairly easy. Just from both general trophy count and since it was rules that created a natural class advantage as far as pterosaur and amphibian only, makes it kind of easy to kind of move through the tournament. If you have enough pterosaurs. If you don't, then it was probably a very difficult tournament for you, potentially. Alright, herbivores the whole way. If you got carnivores, makes this a very easy battle, and this is clearly not based off of ferocity. This is either based off of level or it's an event capped difficulty, potentially also. But yeah, nothing terribly hard about this one. Oh my gosh, I am yawning like crazy. I feel like I'm yawning more than I do when I do a video at night. Apparently the body is just not awake yet. Alright, we're gonna get you bucks. Bucks and 2 DNAs plus the Ankylosaurus. And 1 event checked off. Let's see, only herbivores for the Spinosaurus, huh? Okay. Well, let's knock this out. Should be a fairly quick event also. Nothing too crazy. This is the 1 billionth Spinosaurus unlock. Obviously just kidding about that, but it's like just such a frequent flyer on the unlocks. You would think that they would cycle it more through some of the other super rares. Not sure why they don't. But it seems like they should. And I'm just picking creatures that at least with a 2-shot will take out the carnivore and have enough health to survive attacks. Obviously these aren't going to go really long as far as battles are concerned, but you know, just kind of mid-range herbivores. Nothing that's at the top. Obviously not picking from the bottom for the actual attacker, but you know, putting in some fodder creatures. And as you get stronger, as your lineup gets stronger, and some of these events don't increase in strength, it just becomes a natural progression where you can throw in some fodder creatures to support the main creature that's going to be doing the real attacking. Let's go with let's go with Trick-Rex. It's not as much health as some of those we just used, but we also have an extra fodder creature that we can throw in there if we need to. I kind of liked it when they had Trick-Rex as being bigger. I'm not sure why they made him so much smaller. It seems odd. I have another one, so we'll do that. He's not having one, so oh well. Hopefully it's not blocking up 4. More than likely it's not. There we go. So much faster though than PvP. When you can speed up the events, that's just so much quicker. Which makes PvP feel super slow because you can't speed up the events. Go with this guy for the last battle. Nothing too complicated. I should be able to one-shot the Metricanthrosaurus. One of the ingredients for the Metrophodon. We got the OG T-Rex. No, he's attacking too. He's not messing around. And the Spinoraptor going down for the last creature. Spinosaurus pack. I'll take the 400 Dinobox, that's for sure. Obviously, I already had them unlocked. Brawl of the Brave. Oh, see, here we go. Here we go. So I need at least one herbivore in this. Let's see. Do you see the creatures that we're gonna have to use? For the chance of a Pelicomimus, 28,000 food, 50 Dinobucks, and 250 DNA. I mean, come on. Ludia. Alright, so let's do... All my Indoraptors are on cooldown from yesterday still. Let's do a Cynosuchus. And go with Prestosuchus. It's gonna be a little bit different since we don't have enough Indoraptors to use, but that's okay. I'm gonna actually try to save them. This is gonna be doable just based on classes. Since we got a Pterosaur following an herbivore, we can two-shot the Brontosaura. and then we can reserve one because we can survive 2 hits from the pterosaur or 1 hit from the carnivore. So regardless of what he does here, we're still alive. So it doesn't attack. So I'm gonna kill this guy. Cool. And the reason why I went ahead and did all 3, because even if he would have not been blocking, he would have had 4. It was going to take 2 to kill us, leaving him only with 2 possible, and it's going to take 2 from the Zalmoxes, but we're at 4, so it would have been good either way. If the pterosaur would have been able to one-shot our amphibian, then might have played that a little bit differently. Alright, at least 1 carnivore. Alright, so gonna do the same thing, but gonna have a carnivore instead of an amphibian at the end. Again, because we can actually let's do this. Yeah, and we'll put in a throwaway carnivore. And we meet the specs of what we need to do for the event. Doesn't say what level of carnivore, just that we need to have 1 carnivore. But these creatures, you know, fairly strong when compared to the pack, when compared to the package you're getting. This is where it's like they really doesn't think about, I don't want to say the in-game player, but the player that's got really strong creatures. When you think about, you know, I want to say risk versus reward, but, you know, battle versus battle. All right, perfect. Used one. Excellent. We'll swap out, 2-shot him. Reserve 1. Is that Tupaxara? Yep. So he's gonna use all 3 of his to kill us. 2 to kill us, 1 because he thinks we're blocking. And then we'll come in and do cleanup with the Zalmoxes. At least 1 amphibian. We're gonna go with throwaway amphibian. And then actually do another Zalmoxes, another Metrophodon. So in this event, obviously we're going to reserve 1 on the first creature. We'll then use 2. We'll block 1. And depending on what the Metricanthus does, if it attacks, then we will kill it. If it doesn't attack, we might swap to our Metrophodon. We'll see how that goes, but should be fairly straightforward as far as attacks go. So there's the first 2. Take them out. Blocking here just because the Metricanthosaurus could kill us. It's going to take 2 to kill him with the Metrophodon. Alright, so since he didn't attack at all, I'm actually going to reserve 3 here. So now he's going to go for it. Should use all 5, hopefully. There we go. Alright, so we'll do 2 here to kill him. 2 to kill. 3 reserve, since their pterosaur is going to have 4. 2 will kill us, but we can survive 1. And then now we've got 2 extra, which should be more than enough to kill it. So regardless of what it does here, we have got this one. this last battle is going to be open. So we can use whatever creatures we want. Nope. One pterosaur. Okay, well, go here. Go Metrophodon. And then we'll go Cygnasuchus after. Didn't have to use any Interraptors. Which is good because they're all on cooldown. Or most of them are on cooldown. So 2. Block 1. I might be able to next switch, but I have a 2-shot here. So I'm gonna do 3 here. I think. Oh gosh, it's the only bad part about following up with non-classic damage. Probably should have done 2 Metrophodons. Alright, so if he's blocking 2. Yeah, this one will go 3. And he is blocking 2. Okay. So, I think it's going to take 3 to kill us. Okay, that's good. Because now we will do 2 to kill him, and then block 2. Because we will be able to survive a 2-shot. The question is if he's going to be blocking for 3. Nope, perfect. Let's look at this amazing pack here. 250, 50, 28, and a Bontasaura. Gosh. And a whole 65 loyalty points times 2 for 130. But again, it's one of those, you know, what was I going to do with those creatures anyways today? I wasn't going to need them for any other event. So it's not the end of the world, but it's also, you know, one of those like, come on, like really, that's the rewards. I mean, even if you got one of the legendary creatures, it's better, but like, I don't know, it's just interesting sometimes, Ludia's decisions on what they put in the packs. Fairly quick event. As long as you got common hybrids, this event is very easy. If you don't, it's not really all that difficult either. I mean, it can be, depending on what your lineup looks like, I suppose. But as long as you got some, you know, level 40 commons, you should be able to figure your way through this event. Nice. And that is how it's done. A little bit more food. Some more loyalty points here coming up. There we go. Get more loyalty points from that food pack than from that Brawl of the Brave pack. It's I don't know. I just don't understand why they do some of the stuff that they do. What do we got coming up tomorrow? Fight for Funds, Monsters of the Deep. Gen 2 Fury. Ooh, tomorrow's gonna be Velociraptor Gen 2 level 40, and then Indominus Rex fusing. That's exciting. Ready to explore. Nothing all that exciting, but at least this one does have bucks in it, each one potentially. Legendary Rumble, they haven't loaded up the rest of the events for the week yet. Do have, I don't know if they have it on the news feed. They do not. Yes, we know about that, but towards the end of the week, we've got yes, a fight to remember. I'm assuming it was the Brawl of the Brave. Yeah, nothing exciting on there. But we've got a bracketed tournament coming up again this weekend for the tournament. So if you are about to level and you're about to increase, I think the last time the brackets were 65 or 60 for the top. While yes, it would be nice, depending on what your lineup is, to get the unlock of a tournament creature if you want to get in that top bracket. But history tells us that if you're at the bottom of a bracket when it starts, the tournament is generally going to be not very friendly for you. It does start off much more difficult than, say, a standard tournament does. But once you get into kind of the normal Dominator type standing, the battles become very similar to what they are in a standard tournament. But getting up through Hunter, expect a much more difficult or a higher ferocity needed for your team for each of those things. So just keep that in mind if you're on the edge. We don't know what the brackets are going to be yet. Yep, CS is already up to 157. It was at 130 when we first got on, so it's gone up, 26 billion in, 30 minutes or so. So if you have not qualified yet for this, you are going to miss out on it. And this is the same pack as what's coming up tomorrow on the next day, so nothing too crazy. Let's pick up these. I really need to make some super hybrids. I'm about to click over to where I can get 2 monostegatops. Here, some PvP, some other stuff. I'll do this later. But also we've got 2 days. 2 days until we can place our VIP food factory, and I am pretty sure it's going to be like the DNA production site, in that you're going to need to collect from it in order to level it. But we'll see if it could potentially also be like the standard food site where you have to purchase upgrades for it. But we'll see how that works. Let's check this one last time before we go. I'll take that extra food trade. And I think that is going to do it. I hope everybody has a wonderful Memorial Day weekend. And stay safe, but have fun. And I will catch you on the next video. If you made it this far, I appreciate you watching all the way to the end. Subscribing to my channel and clicking the notification bell will ensure that you'll be notified as I release videos on the channel. If you found this video helpful, let me know by hitting the like button. If there is something specific you would like a video on in the game, please leave a message in the comment section below on what you would like to see. Again, thank you for tuning in, and I will catch you on the next one.